Hi, I'm Planko and Jill. In an act that is no doubt borderline narcissism, I am showcasing my own park today, Funland, as in Agatha's Funland. Agatha is one of the matriarchs from my Planet Coaster 1 series, and she kind of went on to make more amusement parks. So that's kind of the general story I'm going with here. But as you can see, I'm totally taking a different approach to what I normally take on the channel. And hopefully this is a good point for you to step in as a new viewer if you're new. And if you are, hit the like, let me know in the comments you're new so I can give you a shout out and say hello. And honestly, you know, make sure you subscribe. That way you have a guaranteed way to get the next videos in the series. Check out all the previous videos as well. They're on the channel. I keep everything in nice, neat playlists. But returning viewers, you're going to notice some drastic changes to the plaza here. Gone is that building that annoyed me that I blew up a couple episodes ago. Across the street, there's buildings built. Here's a great view of the new administrative building. It has these cool neon lights that light it up at nighttime. I did not get a nighttime shot yet. I'm waiting until I have everything kind of tweaked correctly for it to look right. Because I have an RTX, or I have a GTX card, not an RTX card. And you need an RTX card to have true dark. So that is a big bummer, but I'm trying to make it work. Here you can see the huge change to the fountain. It's now a big square fountain. It fills the space more. It's animated. It's got bubbles. It has everything you could ever want a fountain, honestly. And that new gate. But over here is this cityscape area across the street, kind of giving it a neighborhood or city vibe. I think well-built neighborhood. And then crossing the plaza here towards the Funland sign, passing right alongside the fountain. And you can see that kind of maintenance type area to the right there, which is nice. And coming up with this sign, you'll see I kept this retro vibe, that two-tone kind of vibe. This is kind of a 90s park. It was built in the 90s. So you're going to see a lot of 90s themed things, washed out colors and whatnot. This sign would no doubt be too heavy for the structure it's set upon. However, this is a video game where physics do not matter. So here you can see this really cool change to the ticket booth area. I just love it so much. Thank you so much to comment for the suggestions on this. I really started to take off in this building method too, which I love. And then to the left of Funland sign here, to the left of the ticket entrance, is this Gelato Brothers bus. I love this. I think it's so cool that they have this in the game, and then you can customize it like that and just make it the best you can make it. There's a bit of a preview of the staff area back there. It's not in this episode, but here's the main attraction in the plaza, and that is this new American building, this new administrative building. I was reading the words on the thing. It's the Funland Corporation of America. They are all about fun. Founded in 2024, which is just wild. I didn't put a different date like in the 90s, but I just thought of that as I was recording this. And here's a better view of the fountain. You can see what is provided, a little garden area off to the side. Let's take a trip into the park now. Enjoy. Welcome to Funland. Upon entering the park, you'll notice here on the left this brand new building housing a couple of things. It houses Cosmic Cow and Chief Beef. Of course, Chief Beef, right? If you know, you know. And over here is the pier section. This has been an ongoing project. You can see the train ride there in the gift shop here. And we're about to go zoom in right through the first Ferris wheel that was put in the game. The very first ride. There's a beautiful view of it and some of the peeps on board. Ignore the wackiness over there with the teacups. There's something bizarre going on, which I shared in the members section of Discord, which honestly, it's hilarious. And I kind of left it in there. Here's the old administrative building. I kept it. If you're a fan of the channel and you were really hoping this building got saved, there you go. We're going to repurpose it to something, but that's what I need you for. I need you to get out in the comments and give me an idea of what to repurpose this into. I really need some good concepts here. And here is another project I'm working on. These are called pods. They're basically little shop pods that you can kind of put around all over the place. And you can see them over here with the mine train ride. This mine train ride was the previous episode to this one. In fact, it's probably going to pop up on the screen at some point during this video. Towards the end, you'll see that screen pop up. I highly encourage you to go watch part 1 of this build. It was a lot of fun, and if you watched part 1, you can see we've made additional progress over here, and part 2 is on the way. Now, like I said earlier, I am kind of sad about the whole GTX versus RTX graphics cards, but what can you do? They're expensive. So I was looking at whether I could upgrade. Currently within my budget, I could not. However, your support of this channel, the likes, the comments, the views, that all adds up, and eventually I could try to work towards getting an improved graphics card so we can see True Dark. And as you can tell here, if you watch that video, there is now lighting within the station and the tunnel. And over here is the back section of the staff area. This will all get worked on in episodes coming up. I'm gonna really enjoy this because it'll be the first time I build a realistic backstage area, I think. And here's kind of an aerial fly over the park. You can tell we've only built maybe, I don't know, half the park. It is kind of an elongated park with 2 lakes at each end. And it kind of goes from a deciduous forest into a tropical forest, which is a little bizarre, but I'm trying to work on the blend between the two. Here we get a fantastic view over Skimmer. I absolutely love that roof line on that building, and the way the pier is, it just looks so cool. And the graphics in Planet Coaster 2 are just great. I mean, they're fantastic. I think you can agree. Here we're getting a little bit of a peek down through the boardwalk. This is an area I have not shown very much, if anything, about. However, as always, I'm always tinkering away at something over here, and we'll get a little bit of a ground view here, I think, and kind of show off how it looks from a ground view. Here's one of the rides in this section. Kind of a wild ride. This was in the Planet Coaster 2 trailer. It was a lot in the previews of the initial game. There was a lot of views of that ride. And then you can see Skimmer in the background beyond the big wheel here, and down this nice path overhang because the tropical sun would be warm. And shout out to not lining up my shot. But thank you so much for watching this video. Again, please hit the like, the comment, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think I should add to the park, or let me know what to do with that building that I pulled out. So this has been Planko and Chill. Shout out to all the Discord members who are here. Later.